Action, action, action. Last time! Wait, no, I'm level 27 Marker Man. Now, no, wait, we're not... Bloopers included! What do you mean it's a blooper? It's part of the real thing. Whatever. Last time, we made it to the moon and took a rest stop.
And I climbed onto the roof.
Yes, and in on the moon. And aliens are still attacking! We're on the moon in space! So... Gee, I wonder what game inspired me to have a moon game in Final Fantasy. Wouldn't you be confused by that, Dyne?
Not particularly. I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, yes, and the best part is, with our level ups, we have more charges than ever now.
Excellent.
Which, that's the best use for the inns, honestly, is charge restoration. The problem is, stun's a backup. It's not a primary thing to use. Yeah, Jade Hammer. No, not Light Axe. These guys are not undead. They're just from another planet. Do we want to nuke them? No, we don't want to nuke them. We want to cast another Quake. Because you're not going to use level 6 for much. Now, well, I guess you could cast a Quake on the moon, but would it be considered Earth magic then at that point?
Technically, yes.
But I can joke, can't I? A man can joke, can't he? Though actually, I gotta be honest, actually, I'm a little worried for the voice of this next one, because I don't think I've heard you do the one that this is intended to be. For obvious reasons. One obvious reason, to be fair. Semi-obvious.
A woman?
Yeah, that's the big part. So, which, you have like one voice you do like that. From what I've heard, it's basically just very soft. To my understanding.
Well, I really only have 3 different voices for women. You got the old hag. Oh no, 4. The old hag, the stuffed up queenish, kind of the serious lightning voice, and the bad attempt at a cutesy voice, which does not sound cutesy.
You mean like the very quiet one?
No, usually more of a more energetic girl, but I can. The more serious one is usually the quieter one as well.
Okay. Okay. But it's like I don't blame you at the same time.
Yeah. Well, if you watch the dub of the first season of You're Under Arrest, the Scooter Mama character was an old woman voiced by a man who managed to pull it off very well.
Some guys can do it.
Yep. Of course, they hired him because he could yell. While the casual speaking voice was more of the, yeah, that's a man voicing a woman, but it worked.
Shake him up a little bit. Now, the irony is, for Fars, she's going to get a weapon that's better than either of the 2 we just got.
You know.
It's basically one that's better than the Sun Sword and the Light Sword. So, there's a lot of rearrangings to go on here. Heal if you can. Or zap him and slice him open. I think I gave it a high critical rate. Which, it's electricity, so that would make sense. It's very symmetrical. Oh, but the light Lunar Palace is only 3 floors, but oh, the second floor. No, we'll get to that.
In a few minutes.
Nah, just whack the air. It'll work, right?
Yep.
It'll probably work better than an explosion. Why not? Let's see what this does. Let's throw nunchucks at it. See how well that would work on Sharknado.
They'd find a way to make it work. Yeah.
It would be better if they used nunchucks to defeat it. Not much, but it'd be the level of stupid insanity that's never mind. I got nothing more to say, really. Well, then again, I would... You know what would make sense? The sun could beat a tornado. I could believe that.
I was going back to Final Fantasy and the moon. I just think of a lunar cry-nado.
Lunar Cry-nado?
Yep, FF8, the lunar cry, all the monsters coming in from the moon.
Oh, I've only seen an LP of 8.
Okay. Oh, we were thinking of different things when it comes to Final Fantasy and the moon.
Oh, wait, I was thinking of 4.
True.
And would there be a castle on the moon that makes... And this is more like 4 than 8 would be by any stretch of the imagination.
Yep. I think 8 came to mind first just because of how ridiculous it is on the concept of how the moon ties in. You don't actually go to it.
Ribbon. The thing is, yeah, I know what it does and it's good, but the only upgrade she's got left is to get the opal armor. After he gets his best thing. Because at that point, I think this is it for her. And these two already have ribbons. He can't put on a ribbon, so there's really no point in getting it. It's not even going to sell for much. Did we already go right at this elevation? I don't think so.
Nope.
Again! So these are the deaths of this dungeon.
E.T. Aliens, what, 6?
Speaking of bad sequels...
They always take you by surprise.
So the Sharknado comment had more relevance than we thought. Bad... It's like... No, that should be just bad sequel to movie. Right?
Right.
Which I think it was always designed to be.
No, the first one, they knew it was cheesy, but they also didn't take it very seriously. Then the later ones, they started going more and more over the top. That it broke the... It went from crazy awesome to just crazy.
Okay. Which it was never good. But it was like it was somewhat in the so bad it's good category, but it knew it was there the whole time.
Yep. I may have gotten reversed, because I can't remember if they were trying to take themselves more or less seriously as they went on.
I also saw Attack of the Killer Donuts. That was one of those ones that knew it was dumb. Did you see that?
Nope.
It's interesting. The irony is, as far as the characters, as far as surviving horror goes, they were smarter than your typical horror protagonists. But when it came to human relationships, they were actually dumber. Wrap your brain around that one.
Oh boy.
Okay, that was... Wait, did I get this? Okay, none of these are worth it. Because the pro ring doesn't matter for the... Because they're going to have tougher armor. Now, knowing my luck, the center leads to something good. Only... So we got 7 of them. No, 8 of them. Okay.
Okay. So in terms of Sharknado, for the first one, the producers knew, yeah, this is going to suck, but let's just do what we can, and tried to make something out of it. And then the sequels became... They were intentionally aiming for the so bad it's good, and took themselves less and less seriously, with more over the top.
That sounds about right. Yeah, just the Jade Hammer, and you use, Nuke. Nuke. Use the nuke. Nuke force. Use the nuke. Wait. Wow. That actually did that almost did it right there. Maybe I should save Saber as a backup if we run out of nukes. He putting you to sleep! And 8,000.
At Level up.
Now, is this the way forward, or is it the... What's in the center there? I have a feeling it's nothing. Well, I know it's nothing super amazing. Whatever, let's figure it out.
Yep, double check.
If it's nothing good, I'm just gonna load state and walk up again. Come on, bat. Ah!
4 green rupees.
Those 4 golden water drops. Statues. And here we go. Oh.
Ah, the wraparound maze.
Only there's a twist.
It's not a straight shot. Easy shot.
You can't just go. You're not free to go wherever you please this time. And it if you know what it is, it makes 0 sense because you literally have to use the wraparound to solve it. Basically, but it looks like it's one continuous thing. So what looks like the final destination, you may have to wrap around to get to some degree. But keep healing going. And you know what? It'll give me level 2 charges some use. That's part of my reasoning. If they do fall, he does fall asleep, we finally get to use something we got a long time ago, but we never already used for.
Great, I don't remember.
It could have been useful for stuff, it just never really became relevant and sort of obsoleted. That's literally what it is. And this is about the only other chance we'd get to use it, when I think about it. But if we run into the other thing, oh yeah, we're probably gonna have to use it some. I mean, even in the original, level 2 wasn't that big a deal in terms of magic. Like, level 1 was a bigger deal in the original game, if I recall right. Just because you got fire, light, and sleep. Okay, because there is a treasure on this floor, too. Okay, okay. This one. And then right here. Now... more of these things.
Fun.
You can use the rune thing, because they're weak to darkness. Ruin will come in handy. Well, not very handy, so we'll ruin one. The irony is, I named Ruin before I saw that was a spell in FF13. Which reminds me of another thing I keep running into. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that means the lamp's not going to get used this time, that's for sure. Ruin them. Ruin them. Devastated! Can't beat the power of the sun! And lightning! Zap, slash, punch, kick, chop, block. That man! Wait.
I love those classic sound effects word bubbles during the climactic fight of each episode.
I was thinking Parappa the Rapper, but okay.
Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. You gotta start with that, because that is the first lyric to the first song in the game.
I recall like a... No, it wasn't the actual video, it was like a Proton John was doing like a montage of videos or something that he had done before, and that was the one he was talking about.
No, yeah, I haven't seen that one. Excuse me?
Okay, now this is not something we're here for right now. But, as you can see, it's kind of a weird room.
Yep. Got a door on the right.
And but we'll obviously be there later. But it'll be easier to get there. Oh. Let's see, am I sure there's only one thing? Yeah, I'm sure. Center. Oh, there we go. That's the tougher one. If they come in the full... Yeah, that thing... I pull up the enemy chart. We will run into the nasty encounter. It's like there's a guaranteed spot for it, but it's mini-boss worthy. Oh, they have 999 HP. It's the first thing. 80 strength, 5 hits, and they have magic. Unlike the others. They have mute as their first thing. They have beam, slow, quake, stun, saber, stun, saber. They've stunned there twice. And they got their steed, which is going to be really easy to deal with. Just hit both of you. Hit this thing. Hammer. No, you hit the thing. Just be sure, and you just whack it with the flame staff.
Pound it. Nail it.
Because the point was, give it 999 because that's as high HP as you can have. I guess my thinking. I don't know. Let's see here. What's next? Another one.
Second verse, same as the first.
Wait, did I change the guaranteed encounter to this thing? Because I know there used to be like 2 of the nasty encounter in this one spot, but I got rid of it because that encounter was too bad to have multiple times. Huh. All hype for nothing. Well, also, oh yeah, I think because they also guard the... Oh, well, we will have to do 2, but they guard an optional but really good thing. And that's this. This is basically the formation. And I think originally I had you face this thing like, what, 4 times? You had to face this 4 times to actually just beat the thing? At various points here, so yeah. Yeah, I think there's a really low chance you'll get this, like War Mech low, or something like that. But regardless. And this is why we gave him the Rune Sword. Because they're weak to dark, so they should... There's a more decent chance that will work. I think their magic defense is respectable, though, is one of the problems. So, this is why I was saving those sabers. Why I wanted to save those sabers and nukes after that final in stop. So, yeah, let's... Uh-oh. His spell's not gonna work. Oh, that's the problem I keep running into this fight. He kept trying to use the... Oh, that's bad. That is bad. Now Saber won't work. Kill some of them!
No, it worked. Ow.
Yeah! No, actually we might need rest. That's not gonna make Lamp useful yet. Let's see. Oh, and they can't heal or anything. Shoot! Just hit them. These things are tough enough, so use magic. It's time to prove a point, maybe? Yeah, their HP is low. Now's the time. Use help. Ask for help. No, wait, I want to get rid of the other 2 if I can. But really the only thing will be neutral or... fire. Or darkness are the only things that'll work on them, so... beam, I guess, makes the most sense. Whoa, blade. Okay, a little worrisome. Well, it's just that it hits everyone a little bit. And it will never be 1 or 0 kind of damage. It'll always be, like, at least in double digits. Which... See? Mute is cured.
Very nice.
Now, I don't think that effect is in the... I already said that. But yeah, I don't think that effect is in the advanced versions and stuff, so I wouldn't count on that in what you're doing.
It's not.
Alright, keep hitting them. But I think it just has to work that way because of Cure 4 is a very specific effect. It's not like it. The other heals literally have values for how strong they are, similar to damage. That's a lot of stuff. So I think you could see if you had to deal with this one 4 times, maybe even more than that, how that could destroy you very easily.
All that for Rune Sword.
Yeah, but it's absolutely worth it. And this one, let's say, white stabs. I didn't have them in my last preparation runs, really. So I don't need them. And the Rune Sword is mine. Now, what the Rune Sword... Now, Rune Sword is very good if you don't have a All-Mage or a Nuke Wizard. Now, you get the Sun Sword. Only Fars can equip this. It's her second best weapon. Who gets the Lightning? I guess you make sense to have it. Nah, she got Saber. No, there's a lot of times he'd be doing nothing. She's always gonna have something to do. But what the Rune Sword does is its spell is fast. But, you know the problem with that, right?
Yep.
You can... Did I not pick it up yet? Oh, no, okay. Okay. I think I didn't save state before the fight. But with that, only the person who has it can cast it on themselves.
Yep.
So, it's still worth having the spell. And that's the only item that does that, too. I didn't repeat that one. I don't think. Unless there's... Oh well. Something in, like, the final dungeon. Which is kind of supposed to be a point of no return anyway. Even in this. So we got the Sun and Rune Sword. There's some poetry here, isn't there? Okay, that's our destination. But we can't get there by going south, obviously. I mean, come on. Why would you think that?
Too easy.
Exactly. You take care of the... Uzan, you take care of their horse. 2 horses. Riding on 2 horses at once, that's impressive. Smack, smack. Left would be the way to that one spot we saw earlier, but there's no point in doing that yet. I think that's just money there. In that little one speck of a room. Left here. More of them! Maybe the runes... No, I remember... the funny thing with Rune Sword, he kept trying to use it against these things, but he always kept falling asleep before he could even ever get it off. The funny thing is, whenever I tried just having him attack, which made less sense, because everything else would deal with it, he would actually get his turn off. So there was a lot of irony there. Okay, Saber, because... And that's the only, major spell we're going to cast. There we go. That makes sense, right? Yep. You could use Beam. Beam's fair substitute. See? Happened again! I always plan to use the Rune Sword. It would be more useful in this one than others, because it's more likely to work. But nope! You always put him to sleep before he can use it. Yay!
Way to stay alive in all versions of the game.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, this is an easier one.
Yep.
Split the damage 50-50, and
fall asleep!
Again!
This is bad for you. This is bad for you, Phle. You're falling asleep more often than Paris was falling in the water in TMNT.
To be fair, that's kind of how every run of this game has gone. The Slayer is always falling asleep, like ad nauseum against those things. I think at the top of these stairs is the fight that we have to do with them.
Yep.
So, yeah. And this is actually tougher than the idea of the formation of the pirates, because the pirates only had one tougher guy. These ones have 3! And the Lunamaids are tougher than the Viking was. By, like, at least 10 times or something like that. Ridiculously. Whatever. So, what am I doing? We'll try again. It'll probably fail. I don't know if it matters to me too much. We're getting to the end. Let's just finish them off.
Hit them fast and hard.
Let's see, and a nuke. The Rune will be more useful for the boss than nuke will, because it's only one thing. No 510s. 255 is still good though.
Yep.
I mean, even if it never did 510, it'd still be nice to have. Oh, he wasn't muted this time. Ah! I should have gotten hit by mute before that. See, he can never use the Rune Sword. And now he's asleep. Oh, jeez. There we go. Yo, Box, you could have gone sooner. That would have been nice.
Yep, take out the maids.
Because with fights like this, you gotta reduce the numbers. Alright, yeah, it warrants something like... you know what? I'm never gonna use that spell ever. Lamp. Lamp cures everything but poison. So... yeah, I needed some healing going. Otherwise, P.O. Box could die. Whoa. And that Lunar Sword attack would have killed him outright. There's a raw power, so... Well, the Spell Barrage is supposed to get rid of the other ones, not them.
Yep.
I think I've also powered up the crit of the weapons, too, from what they used to be. So this is going much easier than last time.
And terminated.
Though I think you can understand where that one can be a doozy.
We've gained 3 levels in this recording session.
Well, they're giving experience like candy.
Yep.
And this infamous floor, well, so am I. Well, there's no war mech, but we could run into that encounter again. There's a random encounter here. I know that for sure.
Well, it's, not as bad.
No, well, these ones don't cast spells. I think there's something worse about their attacks. I forget what it is. Oh, they're the one. The Lunazons don't put you to sleep. These ones do. That's why these ones have a worse attack. Okay, even though the others have more strength and hits. And 25. The others have 25 crit. Jeez. We'll try again with the Rune Sword. Why not? It's gotta work eventually, right? Or never work. Or is it Paris on the plane? Rune Sword on the moon.
We will find out now.
Beam. Why not? No! Will never be used on the moon. Wait, did I have Iris cast Beam, or did she use the hammer?
I think she used the hammer.
There's really no point for her to cast it anymore. That was not the best outcome so far. Oh! But this is easy at this point. Stun. That's why I set this up this way. Because I figured if we... Okay, that just made me laugh.
Just sleeping through all the...
Oh! Well, no, we're okay. We're okay. She still has her own life spells. Well, now they should be below 300, and they can pick them off one at a time. Whatever. Let's just deal with them. Wow, they all acted first with their paralysis. This is a waste. Beam. Beam. Let's just... They should be practically dead by now. I feel like. What are we doing? 50 to 100 to them? There we go. They're close. Finally! A lot of beams.
Around without falling asleep.
Well, like how we said that was the easy one. What we didn't, I didn't actually go full force in that one. And this is the result. So this is why I took such heavy measures against those fights. Cure 4... Just... No, Cure 2, I guess. The end is nigh! Oh, wait, why did I do that? Because I wasn't paying attention. The caffeine must have worn off. 2 steps! Yeah, but Lamp, it doesn't have much use. Even though it's better, it still doesn't have much use. It's like a save or spell for one that would already kind of just not going to be that useful anyway. A saver for level 4. It's really the only thing it's good for. Please don't kill him again. Oh, uh-oh. I don't want her to die. Get him. Yeah. Live. I have 1 down. Not, that's 1 not down. That's 1 down. Heal 3. Ooh, that was a good heal 3. Which, as I found with healing, group healing is really where it's at. With the point of having a healer at all. If you don't have that, it's almost pointless to have a healer roll without group. 1!
Step encounter.
I don't think I can change the encounter rate, though, is the thing. With this thing very easily. I'd have to literally... Actually, how would you make a hack from scratch, Dyne? Like...
Can't answer that, never tried.
These games, because obviously they made the software to do this. You'd have to do something even more primitive. Or more... down to the roots, I guess, is the better phrase. You get what I mean, right?
A bit, yeah.
Because they would have had to have found these pieces and make software that could manipulate them. Somehow. Implying there's another way to do it. Yeah, let's nuke. I think we'll... be able to walk out of here. Unless we run into another one of these, then we're in trouble. The good news, there is some... I might put a counter how many times he's fallen asleep in this just public recording alone. And the irony is, he's always fallen asleep before... I think every time he's fallen asleep before his action has occurred. 2. To insult to injury. So, I mean, it'd be one thing if it was after his action occurred. But no! Do I get to do something this turn? Sleep. Then again, we are on the moon. The moon comes out at night, and people sleep at night.
All makes sense.
It's all come full circle of the...
Can you run from these guys?
I suppose. I'll try.
We were talking about infinitely spawning enemies a while ago.
That's it. Is that all it took?
Oh.
The good news is, I don't think I have encounter tiles in this room.
Hey, it's a dancer from Corneria. What's she doing here?
No, it's not her.
Just the same sprite.
I mean, yeah, she's yellow and everything, and blue outlines. Everyone's at full. Good. The only thing we don't have would be his Aegis shield, which would be nice, but it's not a big difference. Yeah, this is actually the first one that's actually normal-ish. Fight that would be more like the normal game, just a lot stronger. They're teasing you the whole time. Like, they're pretending to be ditzy, but they're not at all. Oh, like, without the feminine side, like, wow, you killed Yeti, Franken, and Hades? What? You think you can kill Luna too? How cute.
I can think that is a bit hot. Wow! You killed Yeti, Franken, and Hades? What? You think you can kill Luna too? How cute. I am the Fiend of Light. You are... who again? I surpassed those other three. I can't wait to kill you.
That's very close, except the obvious. The timing was perfect. But yeah, that's basically what I was going for there. So let's see. She's got 10,000 HP, 80 strength, 50 crit, 9 hits. 9 looks like 9 kind of looks like a moon shape if you think about it.
Kinda, yeah.
90 defense, 200 magic defense. Okay, the attacks can put us to sleep. The agility's 100, but it's not like Hades 250. So physical attacks will work. She resists everything except darkness, and she's not weak to anything. Magic. Here we go. First spell is fast. So in addition to 9 hits, if the spells go first, it's going to be 18.
Yep.
Then Fade, then Saber, then Fade, then Cure 4, which is a 7th one, if they get there, and then Saber again. And the ability is Purge, which... neutral, and I think it's one of those 254 ones I talked about. I think the scary thing with Purge, I think you can actually do about 1,000 to us.
Ouch.
The good thing is it can only hit one of us, though, so she couldn't board wipe us with that. I think it's a low chance it'll do that, but it can also do 600. So, yeah, we want to get our fast spell. Let's put the Rune Sword to use. And this is where I wish I had Invis too, because it really comes in handy here.
Understandably.
Because this one's physical attacks are not... like, the others' physical attacks were annoying, but they weren't insane. This, oh boy. Though, there's 3 worse things. Sort of 4. And we don't even have Fade, so what the heck can you do? Just whack the thing with your Jade Hammer. Oh yeah, no, fast on the other one. Let's do this.
Hey! Don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep!
He fell asleep. And he took 500 damage. Though, actually, we're lucky that Phle was hit, to be fair.
Yep.
Because that could be bad if it hits anyone else. And it's better that the attacks weren't buffed yet. And fast, I think, still worked on them. So,
yep.
Okay, now the next trick is... don't underestimate this. Cast fast on the other guys. Or, well, and I guess that's part of the reason.
Ooh, very nice, damage roll on that one.
Yeah, but we got 10,000 to deal with.
Well, quarter of the way down.
Oh man, we don't even have Fog 2. Oh boy. You know what? You got fast on everyone. All out. A mash of doom. Okay.
Yep, there's that.
We're spared for now. The thing is, Invis 2 can overpower fasts from them. So
well, another good round. Mostly gun.
if we go... And they're using Fade.
Yep.
Which I think is as powerful as Nuke was.
Yep. Done.
That was a very good round. I've always had... Well, we lost somebody. I've always had, like... This one was a dangerous one. Oh boy. Though it wasn't as... Yeah, no, this was always a dangerous one, but to be fair, it is the last one.
Yep.
And I thought it's nice to have one that's just, you can go all out against. Like, because with Hades, it was sort of a gimmick, you can't use physical attack, so fast isn't useful. But it's your heaviest hits. Come on, you gotta use it on boss fights somewhere. Save time. Alright. Oh, also, one note. Remember, she's sort of just here to have a life of luxury, right? She doesn't really care as long as you don't take the light power. So you can actually leave without defeating her.
Pretty much.
She'll let you go, in a sense.
Well, since the plot requires it, yep, gotta take it.
But what does that mean now? Because we got the light power, right? The monster should stop, right?
Of course not.
And for further cliffhangers... Wait a minute. Didn't we park our ship... Wait a minute, didn't we park our airship at Thunder Cave? Bump,
Here we go again.
Alright, yeah, you know what, I'll just save state in the middle of the desert.
Okay. Just watch out for Spaceballs combing it.
Alright, that's it for this episode.
Alright.
Bye, guys. I stole your line.
Bye.